Hey everyone, I hope the lighting is okay. It's very overcast today, so I have both blinds open, but it's still kind of dark. But it's only like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so it shouldn't be this dark. But anyway, okay, so this is going to be my kind of what I'm reading for the rest of April, slash sort of currently reading, but not really, because I haven't started any of these yet, but I'm just like not reading anything at the moment. And then also a book haul as well, but really, I guess like a haul in general, because some of these are DVDs, and CDs and stuff. Okay, so I think I will start with the haul, and then I will move into the currently slash future reading in April, and some of those overlap, and all of these that are in the haul I got from the library, except 3 things that I did purchase. So actually I didn't, they were very sweet gifts. So anyway, okay, what first? Let's go with library stuff first. So I have mostly Marvel and TV show stuff with some other kind of random movies in there. So first I have the 2nd season of Elementary, which I am currently watching. I just have 2 episodes left of this because season 6 is coming out on the 30th of April. And so what I've been doing is I've been getting the DVDs from the library, and I actually skipped season 1 because I did reserve season 1, but then I realized at the start of season 2, when they kind of recap the end of season 1, that I know the season well enough that I didn't feel the need to rewatch it. So I'm actually going to cancel that hold because those DVDs didn't come in before these others. And then with season 2, I've noticed several episodes that I've either seen recently or that I've seen enough that I remember the outcome and the major character plot points. So with those, I've just been skipping some in between. And so that's why I'm almost finished with season 2 already. And then I have season 3. And this one, the same thing's going to happen. I know the beginning of season 3 well enough, and also dislike it enough that I'm probably going to skip the first half of season 3, because for the show, that's the point where the character Kitty comes in, and I really like the actress's portrayal of her, but overall as a character, she really didn't do anything for me. Like, I just didn't really care about her as a character. I didn't care about, I basically thought that she was just a plot device to kind of switch the show up a little, but it wasn't in a way that I enjoyed, because I kind of felt like her character drove a bit of a wedge between my 2 favorite characters. So yeah, she wasn't my favorite. So I'm probably going to skip the first half of season 3 and just watch the rest of that, like the second half. And then I have some Marvel movies. I have Captain America Winter Soldier, which I've already watched. Oh, and also Avengers Age of Ultron, but that's somewhere on my bed, so I'm not really sure where it is. That's the one that I'm up to at this point in my rewatch, because my friend Ben and I are going to see Black Panther on Tuesday, because he's coming into town to visit starting tomorrow, so that'll be great. But we're going to go see Black Panther, and we're probably also going to watch Spider-Man Homecoming together, just at home. But because of that, I've been catching up on the films, and I still need to watch Age of Ultron, and then Ant-Man, and then Captain America Civil War, which is on Netflix, and Doctor Strange, which is on Netflix. And then I also technically need to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, but since that comes before Infinity War, but otherwise doesn't fit anywhere else in the timeline except coming in between Guardians 1 and Infinity War, I'm actually going to watch that after Black Panther, because it's not one that I feel the need to rewatch before Black Panther. So, anyway, I'm sorry, I'm probably going into way too much detail about explaining these. So, yes, gonna watch all of those, and then some to watch after the Marvel movie marathon are Logan, Crimson Peak, Baby Driver, and Vicar of Dibley, A Holy Happy Ending. These are all ones that I have seen a couple of them multiple times before, and then for Baby Driver and Logan, this will be my second rewatch, and I really like them. I've just had them around for a while, so I need to rewatch those. And then I have some CDs. I have the 25th anniversary concert of Phantom of the Opera at Royal Albert Hall. I got this after seeing the Hoopla video recording of that. I completely loved it, and I just wanted to listen to the music some more, so I got the CD out of my library. And then I also got Porgy and Bess. This is the Gershwin Broadway revival version from 2012, and I got this because after rewatching, basically after watching Jesus Christ Superstar live on Easter Sunday, I realized that one of the actors in it, Norm Lewis, I had seen before, and I remembered that I had seen him in Les Mis, the 25th anniversary concert, so I then got that from Hoopla and rewatched it. He plays Javert in that, and he is my favorite Javert that I've seen, and so because of that, I just love his voice so much that I wanted to see pretty much everything else he's ever been in. So I listened to the Little Mermaid Broadway soundtrack on YouTube, and I got Porgy and Bess out of the library, because that's him right there. He plays Porgy, and then Audra McDonald plays Bess, which I didn't know until I looked it up. And Audra McDonald is one of my favorite actresses, especially one of my favorite musical actresses, because my two favorite things that I've seen her in are the 99 version of Annie and Beauty and the Beast, because she plays Madame de Garderobe in Beauty and the Beast, and in Annie she plays Grace. So I'm really excited to listen to this. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm just thinking that their voices together are going to be amazing. Okay, so finished with those, and then the last two things I got from the library are Simon vs. the Homo Sapien Agenda by Becky Albertalli, and I also have the Hoopla audiobook of this, and this is due back later this week, so I'm going to listen to it sometime this week. And then I also have The Music Shop by Rachel Joyce. This got to my turn sooner than I thought, so I probably won't finish rereading Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry before I have to read this, because it's due back on the 1st of May, so anyway, I'm very excited about this, so I'll probably read that at some point this month. And then the other things that I got that are, oh gosh, where's the other thing? It's here somewhere. I know it is. Okay, well, I'll just show you these for now. The first thing I got was The Shape of Water, which is, I really can't decide between this or Crimson Peak which Guillermo del Toro film I like better. I probably have to say Crimson Peak, even though Crimson Peak scares me a lot more than this one does. But I really love them both nearly equally. I think Crimson Peak just, like, since it's basically a love letter to Gothic literature, I think that's why I love it a little bit more. But yeah, I love them, and this won Best Picture this past at this past Oscars ceremony, and I was so happy that it won because I loved it a lot. And then I also got Outlander Season 3, which is weird because I'm missing Season 2, but this was on a really good sale because it's new, so I just grabbed it, and I will get Season 2 on Vudu sometime, or maybe ask for it for Christmas or something. And in the meantime, I'll get it from the library. Now I want to talk about what I'm reading for the rest of the month. Top priorities are, of course, those 2 library books that you saw, and then also Dance to the Music of Time, the first movement, the first 2 books in this, which are A Question of Upbringing and The Buyer's Market. I am so behind on this read-along, and I feel so bad about it. But I just haven't been reading recently, and it's really hard for me to force myself to read something if I'm not in a reading mood at all, because then I just don't enjoy it as much, so I don't give it a fair shot. So anyway, those 2 are on the list for the end of the month. And then also, I'm still participating, or still wanting to participate in the OWLs, but I just won't be able to participate as much as I wanted to, because I haven't been in a reading mood. So, the ones that I'm still doing are, The Giver, which is for, Defense Against the Dark Arts, and, Charmed Life, which is part of this bind-up, which is for Transfiguration, because it has a cat on the cover. And then either just The Tale of the Three Brothers, or all of Tales of Beedle the Bard by J.K. Rowling. This is for Potions. And then Henry IV Part 2, which is for Arithmancy. School for Good and Evil, A World Without Princes by Soman Chainani, which is for Charms. Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, which is for Care of Magical Creatures. And then A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray, which is for Divination. Now, the priorities in those are Transfiguration, Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, and what's the other one? Potions, because those are the 4 that are required for Auror, going into Auror training, and you also have to have 5 OWLs for that. So I will be doing at least 5 of these, but I'm hoping all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all 7. I'm hoping, but at least the 5. And then I'm trying to find the other thing that I was going to show you guys. Oh, here it is. Okay. Ugh. Last thing. This was the thing that I couldn't find a minute ago that I also got at Barnes & Noble, and that is Aragorn, the Aragorn pop. Here, I'll sort of take him out to show you, but I'm not going to take him out of the container, but there's what he looks like, and I got this because I was talking to one of my very good friends, Jenny, the other day, and we were Skyping, and she was like, I have to show you something, and she showed me this, because I think her sister bought it for her, which was really cool, and I saw it and I was like, well, that's going on my pop necessity list, and I saw it in Barnes & Noble when I also found Shape of Water and Outlander, so I was like, okay, you're coming home with me. So yeah, he's just adorable, and I love him. Okay, I think that's everything. Hopefully this will upload. Let me know what you guys think of any of the movies or books that I have mentioned. And my next couple videos are going to be a musical theater conversation, but sort of a more general musical theater conversation about just the kind of stuff that I like and how I got into it and all that. And then also a tag of, I think it's called the Future Classics tag, and I was tagged by Katie from Books and Things. So those are future videos. So yeah, let me know what you think of what I've talked about here, and thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.